Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case this is your first time coming across one of my videos, my name is Stef. I am the Psychic Soul Empowerment Coach for spiritual men and women who desire to really live their lives so much more authentically with who they really are on a soul level, on a higher self level, who desire to reach their potential in life and manifest their biggest soul desires. I support my clients in being able to achieve these things by helping them and guiding them through very, very deep levels of healing work known as shadow work, inner child healing. And so here on my YouTube channel, my content is typically on the subjects of mindset, healing work, manifestation, spiritual entrepreneurship, spiritual teachings, spiritual activism, my own experiences, energy readings, and just whatever else I desire. So if these topics interest you, I would really love for you to come and subscribe to my YouTube channel and go through my past videos to see if there's something that really speaks to you that you could benefit from at this time. And after you subscribe, please make sure to hit that little bell notification button on the side, change your settings to all so that you're always notified of when I upload videos, because sometimes I just upload whenever I feel like it. So I just wanted to let you know. Now, in case you haven't had a chance yet to watch my March energy reading or my weekly energy reading, I will put them up here in the card section for you to go and check out afterwards. And energy readings are basically just my little psychic prediction or forecast to let you know what to expect for the week so that you can navigate the week or the month with so much more ease and grace by having that guidance. So, I'm really excited about today's video because it's going to be different from what I normally do here on my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the Awoke app, okay, the Awoke community. So if you don't yet know what Awoke is, a quick summary of Awoke basically is that it is an independent platform for people on the spiritual and personal development journey to come into the space where they can connect with like-minded people and also be supported on their own spiritual or personal development journeys, okay? So that's like a little quick summary of what Awoke is about. I actually have a video here on my channel where I interviewed the founder and CEO of Awoke so that you could hear directly from her intentions for the community, for the platform, and her vision for it, okay? So I will put that up here in the cards for you to check out afterwards. This video is going to be different from that video in the sense of I'm going to show you behind the scenes what the platform and community looks like and how to navigate it, because I got asked by one of my community members to kind of be supported with, how to navigate this and really just understanding it a little bit better, because sometimes it takes a little bit to get familiarized with new platforms, right? And I'm one of those people that sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. But then eventually I come around. So anyway, my intention with doing this video is to support those of you who have joined Awoke to navigate the platform much more easily and gracefully, but also to support those of you who are interested in Awoke but don't really know what to expect and you're kind of on the fence about joining, to kind of give you a sneak peek of what it's like so you can just kind of see it for yourself and determine whether it's something for you at this time or not, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to do my best to screen record this whole process and hopefully I do a good job, because this is my second time trying this, and the first time when I was editing the video, because there were just like all these different parts I had to edit and stuff, I just ended up getting really frustrated. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna re-record it. So here we are again. Okay, so let's get into what Awoke is about. So first and foremost, I think it's really important to understand that the way to access Awoke is via Mighty Networks. So I've pulled up the Mighty Networks website here on my screen for you to see. And basically what Mighty Networks is it's a service provider that allows for people to create and host their communities, their independent communities, using their technology for a fee every month, right? Because what happens is when you use social media platforms such as Facebook, for example, to create your own personal account and then create groups within Facebook, is that if for whatever reason Facebook feels like you have violated their guidelines in any way, then they can lock you out of the group that you have spent so much time and energy and effort into growing and building and maintaining. And they can even lock you out of your own personal account, right? So just like that, like you can, lose it all basically on Facebook. And so what a lot of people have opted to do is to use a platform like Mighty Networks to create their own independent communities. They pay a small fee for this, but then they're not at risk of losing their communities in any kind of way because they're paying for this service, right? So that is how we access Awoke at this time as of March 2022. I'm sure in the near future that will be different, but for right now, this is how it works, okay? So I wanted to get that out of the way so you could understand this. So in order to sign up and register for Awoke, you need to go to the following website. You need to go to awokeapp.com. Now, the website here to register is really simple and easy. It just, is straight to the point and tells you, hey, join the Awoke community, put your details in. If you're interested in being an Awoke coach, you can hit here and apply, and you'll fill out a form and have a conversation with Maggie, and then you'll be welcomed in as a coach if you're a fit for the community. But basically, to join Awoke, you have to first put in your information here through this website, awokeapp.com. Now, the reason for that is because this is how you get on Maggie's official email list for the community, so that every week when she sends out the weekly updates for free events or paid events or activities or calls or whatever it may be, you'll be able to receive those notifications every week, okay? So that is all she really does with that email list, is she just lets you know what's coming up this week, any relevant login information sometimes, and that's basically it, okay? So here you're gonna put in your name. I put in Bob Ventura, and this is where you're gonna put in your details, okay? You can put your email, and then if you want, you can put a phone number, okay? I'm not gonna put in a phone number. And then you click here where it says tap in, okay? Now, once you have clicked tap in, the screen won't change much. All of this stuff here in the middle that you type in will disappear, and you'll have a little thank you message, okay? Because like I said, I did this the other day, and that's what it looked like. Maybe by the time you watch this, that will have changed a bit, but as of when I'm recording this, that's what happens, okay? You press tap in, and then it tells you thank you. That's it. Hopefully in the future you will be rerouted to another relevant website to continue on with this process of signing into this community, okay? But you'll get a thank you message. And so within 24 hours or less, you should get an email from Maggie saying, hey, thank you so much for joining the community, da-da-da-da. I'll show you the email right now. Within 24 hours or less, you should get an email from Maggie saying, hey, you're almost in. Maggie approved your request to join Awoke. Set up your profile, etc. And then you click here to join. So when you click on this button, you should be automatically logged in to your new account, and you should be redirected to the Awoke community. So this is the Awoke community that you are redirected to, okay? The webpage is going to be the following, okay? If for whatever reason you get logged out of your account or whatever, this is the website you're going to have to go to at the top, which is https, whatever the two dots are called, / awoke.mn, because it's a Mighty Network community, remember, .co/, okay? So this is what you can come back to again and again in case you get logged out. Don't go to mightynetworks.com. You don't need to go there, okay? This is the actual direct website link. Just like you would type in facebook.com to access Facebook, this is what you type to access Awoke, awoke.mn.co, okay? And you'll have to put in your login details in case you're logged out to get back in. But this is what it looks like when you're logged in. Now, I'm logged in from my mock account that I created the other day, Bob Ventura, that's me. And when you join Awoke, this is the group feed for everyone, okay? So anyone in the community can post to the community, and this is our collective group feed here in the middle, okay? At the very top, you have some featured posts. These are just some important things that Maggie put at the top for people. So a welcome post. Here she shared a video of how she got confirmation to create this community, and some other important information here as well. Okay, and you can scroll down through the feed and see all the different posts that people have posted. You know, there's videos, there's messages, there's energy readings, and here just people can share whatever's on their mind, whatever messages they want to share. They can talk about their free or paid offers. It's whatever the people want to talk about here, okay? And basically, if you want to thumbs up anyone's posts or let them know you're supporting them, you just hit the little heart button and let them know. You can drop a comment here, just like you would on any other social media platform. You can add any photos or videos or other links here or files and post that in response to whatever you're commenting on, okay? It says here as well, add your location to connect to members and events near you. So you can do that if you want, because some people do in-person events here and they just like share about it here to let you know. So you can get notified of in-person events whenever people do them in your area. And that's basically the group feed. You can look, like filter through the feed in these different ways. So you can look at everything. This can be your personal feed, your activity from your hosts, anything near you, quick posts, questions, polls, articles, etc. You can sort by last activity, date created, popular now, distance, and you can share directly your own thoughts and stuff here at the very top. You can share what's on your mind. You'll add a topic to it. There are different topics here that you can place it under. Add photos, files, create a poll, etc. If you have a lot that you're writing, then it'll give you an option to like expand or write an article or something here. It usually does that. I don't know why it's not doing it now, but there's usually an option to do that. Like it'll say expand, and then you can expand it to the side and write it much more comfortably. And so this is the main group feed for everyone. And at the top here, right hand corner where the little picture person thing is, that's me, that's Bob Ventura. I am he. If I want to log out my session, I can click up here and this little button. Hopefully you can see it from whatever you're watching. If I want to edit my profile, I can. And I can edit my picture. I can put a picture here. I just got to click on it, click edit. And then I can edit here, this banner picture here at the top with this, or my personal profile. I can add more information about me, add my location, any personal social media links, an introduction, my time zone, any groups I'm a part of or topics I'm interested in. I can add it all here. Okay, notifications for the groups. This is since I've joined, which was like a day ago or two when I originally tried to record this. These are the notifications. I can go through them one by one. I'm getting notified for everyone. If I've gone through all of them, then I can just, mark all as read. And I can go to my notification settings here and let Awoke know what I do want to know about, what I don't want to know about in terms of notifications, right? And then here at the top as well, these are little chats that if I talk to any of the members, this is where my personal chats are. Okay, and I can expand that, can add a chat, enable sounds, okay, search through my chats. Again, this is a new account, so, I'm showing you what it is. I'll show you from my own personal account in just a second. If I want to search through the whole community, I can just go up to the top search bar, search through the entire thing, okay? So this is the home feed for everyone. Anything that anyone posts, you'll be able to see it here, okay? Discovery, on the left-hand side, if you click on Discovery, it'll just tell you like what's new based on the different topics we have, any upcoming events we have, any top posts that we have in the community. Those are my posts and other people's posts here. So this is just letting you know like what's new, what you can discover, I can go through the members on the left-hand side and go and see through different members, look for people I've connected with, because we do have calls a few times a week here on the Awoke platform. And so sometimes there are like networking calls where you like are just there to connect with new people and just hang out and talk about different things. And maybe you vibe with someone on the call that day and you want to stay in touch with them. You can look for them via the little members tab here, type up their name. If you want to connect with me, for example, you go and click on me, Stef. This is my little banner picture, my little picture here. I talk a little bit about what I'm about. If it says here, say hello, that means to send a direct message. You can follow me if you want to stay active with whatever I post in the group. You can follow me there if you want. And it tells you, I'm located in Peru, my personal links. If you want to follow me and you're like, oh, Stef seemed really cool, I want to stay in touch with her. Where is she at? You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, etc. Events. These are apparently events I have agreed to potentially attend. You will know all my movements, apparently. I didn't know this. And I just give a little intro about myself. I thought I had more of a description, but apparently not. I don't know. These are not my events, but I guess these are the events I'm attending, so it's telling you it's my events. I'm still figuring this out. I'm doing my best to explain it. Anyway, if you go to the About section here on the left-hand side, this is about the actual community, and it just gives you a little explanation, hosts and moderators at the top. And you can just read through that and know and learn a little bit more about Awoke. We're currently 24 members strong, because this is my mock account, so it doesn't count, really. And yeah, okay, that's the About section. If you go to topics here on the left-hand side, basically, depending on what topics you're interested in, you can just click on that and go and learn more about that. So if I want to learn more about healing, I can click on that, and then all relevant posts or things that have been labeled under healing will show up here, okay? And I can go through them and see what interests me, right? So that's that, That's why, like, when you post anything on the community, it'll tell you, like, hey, do you want to add this to a specific topic? And then you determine what topic that is, so that way it can be labeled correctly underneath the right thing, right? So when people go here to the topic section, they'll be able to access your content quickly and easily, okay? If you go to the events section here on the left-hand side, it'll tell you about upcoming events. So right now on Mondays, there is a community meditation that Maggie's hosting at the moment. And so if you want to meditate for an hour with other people, you can do that every Monday. On Tuesdays, there's a weekly community card pool. So that's basically where, people come together and they pull cards and they just give their interpretations of whatever the cards or channeled messages that they're getting is. And people just get validation, confirmation, support, whatever they need from that experience. So that was the weekly community card pool. That's on Tuesdays. This is, for example, a local event here. It tells you, because it tells you here, oh, this is a Zoom meeting and this is a local event. So who's doing this? I can't see right now, but this is a local event in California. And so if you're in the area and you're interested and you're available at the time, you can go to that event, and they'll let you know, like, if it's paid or free. This is a channeled art party that we have going on with Jamie. And then the Friday community connection call. So that's like where I think everyone is invited. If I'm not mistaken, everyone from the community is invited to come and connect and network and, just make friends, right? So again, look, this is another channeled art party. Lots of people are going. And the weekly card pools and meditations, free classes. Angie has her intro to Bach flowers workshop or webinar. And so there's more things here. I haven't posted some things I'm doing here, like my leadership class with Maggie. I haven't posted it yet, but it'll be on here soon. And you can, RSVP to that, for example. If I want to go to the community meditation, then I can put here, I'm going, or maybe you're not going, right? And if I'm going, or even if I press maybe, Awoke will naturally send me a notification saying hey, this is starting. at this time, and then I can decide if I can attend or not, if I'm on the fence, or if I'm going, it'll still remind me. And then here I can access the Zoom meeting for that event. And then, yeah, that's what I wrote. You can write there if you can make it or not. I just wrote like, hey, I don't think I can make these because of these reasons. But yeah, if you have questions, you can post them underneath the events to talk to the person who's creating them. All right, cool. So that's for the events. And then you can even search through the events here by month in case they're posted in advance. And then here you can go on the left-hand side and click on groups. And so here we have 2 groups at the moment on Awoke. We have the official Awoke coach group. This is specifically for people who are ready to powerfully step into their leadership role, and they're ready to just show up much more powerfully and support people in moving forward. So this is a paid offer. At the moment, it's at a very affordable price, and basically there is a post. Hold on, let me see. It says more details. Let me see if there's more information here. Okay, so I saw a post of Maggie's detailing more information. So let's actually make use of this search option here, and let's see if we can find Maggie. So I found Maggie's post. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, this will be pinned to the top of the featured section of the community for you to go and access this information really quickly. But if you want to become an official Awoke coach, there's a form you fill out, like I said before, and you have a chat with Maggie. And these are the benefits of becoming an Awoke coach. Feel free to pause this video and read through that if you need to. And these are the requirements of being an Awoke coach. And so hosting an event per month for free, exclusively on Awoke, inviting your community to join you here on Awoke, promoting your event and Awoke things on your social media, etc., right? And for the small fee, you're able to then have this free community on here on this platform, right? And so, yeah, and have access to a bunch of other amazing benefits like business masterminds, connecting with new amazing people that you can maybe collaborate with. Says branding and marketing consultations with Maggie because she specialized in marketing and all that jazz before all this. So there are so many amazing benefits for the small fee, and that's part of becoming an Awoke coach. And then let me go back to the groups. So when you decide to join and you pay this fee, then you get access to this specific group, and that's where you get access to some of those bonuses that are specifically just for that group, right? Because if we go back to the events section, here in the events section, you're going to see events for the main group as well as any other private groups within Awoke that you are a member of. So if you're a member of this paid Awoke group here for the coaches, then if there are any specific events for that group, it will appear here. Okay, I just can't see it yet because I'm on my mock account, but I will show you in a little bit. And here is, for example, another group. Okay, so because I'm an Awoke coach, I can create my own community here for that fee, and this is my group here, Soul Aligned Leaders. And so if I want to join Soul Aligned Leaders, I can request access. A lot of my people who follow me on the internet wanted to join me on Awoke, but they haven't joined my specific community yet. So I'm still waiting for y'all because I know there's a lot of you, but you guys joined the main Awoke community. Y'all haven't joined me yet, but it's okay. You don't have to, okay? My community is specifically for people who want to manifest things in 2022, who are ready to get out of their way, who are ready to face their crap and get on with it. And so in my community, I offer free once a month accountability calls, and we come and check in with one another and see what progress we're making with our intentions and our goals, etc. And that's what I offer in my community. So I'm going to show you this in a little bit. Hold on a second. I just wanted to show you real quick. It tells me here online now. These are the people that are online now within the community. So if I see any of my friends, I can talk to them, right? But again, if I'm a regular person and I'm not part of Soul Line Leaders with Stef, I can request access. And what happens if I request access? Oh, I have to approve the request. Which honestly, let me tell you, if for whatever reason I take long to approve your request, it is because for whatever reason Awoke doesn't notify me. And I have to manually go through there and check and see if anyone has requested recently and then let them in. And sometimes it takes me a while. So let me show you real quick what Awoke looks like when you have an established account, like my regular account. Oh, and by the way, here it tells you like saved drafts, personal drafts, or saved posts. So you can save things as well. Okay. So on my regular account, I apparently registered with Facebook. So I just click on here, and this is how I log in with my regular account. And it tells me, welcome back, Stef. So I'm no longer Bob, I'm Stef. Oh, okay, I got a lot of things to respond to apparently. I haven't been on here in a minute because it's been a crazy week. But I have conversations I have to speak, I have to respond to. So here are my little conversations I've had. Lots of notifications to go through apparently. Oh look, it says here Bob Ventura joined. There I am. And I wanted to show you real quick here the events that I was talking about earlier. So on my regular account, for example, because I'm an official Awoke coach and I'm part of that group, this event now appears here in the events for me because it's showing me not just the events that are accessible to the whole community, but also events that are available to me because I'm a part of private communities within this community. Does that make sense? So this is showing up for me as well to let me know like, hey, this is the weekly Zoom call for the coaches in that group. This is the business mastermind as well. And it's going to show me the things from my community as well, because like I said earlier, we do accountability calls for my group, Soul Line Leaders, that's here on Awoke. And so we have our call here, for example, Soul Line Leaders with Stef private group, right? So this is the monthly accountability call. And I want to show you my group real quick. It's very similar to the main group as well. You have a feed here, and as well here at the top, you can share your stuff. Oh, see, expand to article. See, now it's showing up. I don't know why it didn't show up earlier, but it's there now. And here is some important featured posts like welcome, the welcome video. This is the 2022 intentions and goals post. If you want to participate in those weekly Zoom calls, like that's where you post your intentions and goals for the year so we can keep track of that. And I can read back all of that stuff to you on every call to ask you like, okay, these are the things you specifically wanted to do. Have you made progress? What have you done? What are you struggling with, etc., so we can support you. On our last call, we talked about books that we were reading and book recommendations. So this is a new post that I created for us to start sharing new books that we're reading that we recommend to one another. And this post here is where I'm using to put the links to the recordings of our monthly accountability calls, because every time we meet, I do record those for people who are not able to join live. And so a way to keep track of that is just putting it in this post here and letting the people access it right away. And I do try my best to update that post within a few days of having the call. Okay, so within maybe 3 days of like having had that call, I will come and update that and hopefully email you as soon as possible, but if not, check that post. And so yeah, this is the group feed. I still have to come on here and respond apparently because I haven't been online. And these are all our things here that we've shared. Events. Oh yeah, here in my community, I am connecting, collaborating with people every month as I'm guided to do specific classes for my community, unless I am guided to do it for the main Awoke community. So in the month of March, I'm being guided to collaborate with Maggie and to do classes for the main community. So not here, although my people are invited as well, but also for the main community as well. And so here's the past events though that I did with Brittany. These classes were amazing. Discovering Your Worth and Reparenting the Inner Child. They were so amazing. I'll link them up here in the cards for you to check out afterwards. It'll say free classes and workshops or something. And yeah, you know, this is basically my group feed. And the layout is basically the same kind of thing, you know, discovery, new things. You can connect with members here. You can see the about section of our group and like what it's for, its purpose. If you want to invite anyone to our community specifically, I recommend that you tell them to sign up first via awokeapp.com so they can be on Maggie's email list. Because that's important, because in the future, when the app gets created and we migrate from Mighty Networks to the official app, the way for people to be notified is if they're on Maggie's email list. So it's important for you to make sure that if you have friends that you're inviting to Awoke, or you have friends that you're inviting to my community on Awoke, first they need to register with Maggie on awokeapp.com, okay? So they're on her email list. Once they have joined awokeapp.com and they have access to the community because they've received the email saying, hey, welcome, we're so happy to have you here, etc. Once they have accessed Awoke, like I'm showing you now, then they can go to the group section, or they can click on the link that you're about to send them here. Here, this is the link. This is how you send them the link. Hold on a second. Here at the bottom, hold on, I gotta move my thing. Okay, here at the bottom, this is the link. Send a share link, copy. This is the link that you send to people to let them know like this specific group on Awoke, okay? But anyway, right, they can either use the link then to access my community, or go and find me through the groups and request to join that way. Oh, look, see, now I see the request to join, but I don't get notifications. Okay, Bob, I'm gonna deny you because I'm gonna delete that account. But you know, this is what it is here, okay? So, okay, I covered that. And this is the events specific for this group. So notice how there's not a bajillion events, because we only do really just like one event a month. Sometimes two if we're only doing, or three if we're only doing specific things for this group. But otherwise, like, you're only seeing the events for this group here. If you want to go back to the main group, you go here at the top left where it says back to network, and you click on that, and then you're in the main group again. And then, you know, this is showing me the two groups. I can go now to home and see the main feed again, okay? So this is basically how you navigate Awoke on Mighty Networks. I want to see my profile. Yeah, when I click on my profile, I see it this way. I have a little like blurb up here at the top. It's very short. And then I have my introduction. For some reason, I don't know why that didn't show up when I was viewing it as Bob, but it's showing up now. And it tells you like, oh, these are the groups I'm a part of, and calls apparently I've maybe RSVP to. So yeah, that is how you access Awoke on a desktop. So remember, after you've gotten Maggie's confirmation email, and you click on that button, you're redirected to Awoke. If for whatever reason you get logged out of the community platform and you need to get back on, like, this is the website you go to. You go to awoke.mn.co feed, and you put in your login details to access it, and this is how you access it on desktop. Now, if you're wanting to access Awoke from your cell phone, you need to go to the Play Store, the App Store, whatever it's called on your phone, and you need to search for Mighty Networks, okay? Because remember, it's hosted, you know, via Mighty Networks. So you go to Mighty Networks, and then when you download that app, okay, and you open it up, when you open up Mighty Networks, it's going to look like this. And then it says create a Mighty Network or find a Mighty Network. You're going to find a Mighty Network, the second option. And then you're going to go to the search at the top and click on that, and you're going to type in Awoke. And then when you type that in, it's going to be the first option there, Awoke Community. Tap that. And then it's going to tell you request access or already a member. if you signed up via awokeapp.com and you got the email, and that means Maggie added you already. So then you have to just click already a member, okay? And then you either type in your email that you used to register, or if you used your Google email or something, you can press that. I mean, I'm going to do Facebook because I've registered with Facebook apparently or something. Whatever. I'm going to continue. And then I'm here on the thing. Hold on. There I am. Okay. This damn phone is like reflecting on my business. And so, yeah, I can go through the feed and see all the posts and things like that. Okay. So it's basically, it tells you here, hold on. Oops. Main group feed, messages. If I want to create a post in the middle with the plus sign, the bell notification, things for what people have posted recently in my account, my profile with my picture. If I want to log out of my phone, I just press the top like 3 little lines up here somewhere. Hold on. And then I get pulled into this thing here, and then I just like scroll up, and then I can go here where it says personal settings, and then I click on that, and then it'll tell me like sign out. Oops. And then I can sign out if I want. Okay. And I can edit my profile if I want from here, and you just play around with it and see like what works for you. But it says here edit profile. This is the same profile I showed you earlier, but on my phone. So that's basically it. Okay. I don't think it's too complicated to like figure this out after showing you the desktop. And yeah, if you want to, like, this is the main feed. If you want to go, hold on, the main feed. And if you want to go to the top left hand where the 3 lines are at, I mean, this is where you can go home, discovery, the members, invite people to Awoke, etc., that we've already covered here. Okay. I suggest that you go here where your profile pic is at, and then you go to personal settings, and then it's like the same thing as the other thing. It's just another way to access it. And then you go to like notifications, and you make sure that you click on the notifications you want to receive, because initially when I signed up, I wasn't getting any notifications at all from anything. And so I had to go into my personal settings and look at the notifications that I wanted to receive. And then I started getting notifications from the app about what was relevant to me. Okay, so that's basically it. I really hope that this helped you, that it was clear, that you understood. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or any comments about this video, if it was helpful to you. I mean, this was like basically 40 minutes of my life that I've given twice because I redid this video. Anyway, but I appreciate you hanging in there with me and being patient. And I am looking forward to seeing you on Awoke and just growing this community even further and seeing how this community, this platform really supports you with your own personal journey. So that's basically it. I'm gonna get out of the screen thing real quick. Okay, so I'm back on the screen. So yeah, that's basically it. I really hope that this video was super helpful to you and valuable. If it was, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up here on YouTube, as it helps my channel and lets me know that it was totally worth it to spend an hour and a half of my life, because I did this video twice, doing this video. And yeah, just let me know in the comments below any suggestions you have or any questions or just anything you want to share with me about this video and Awoke. Maybe you're excited to join us now that you've been able to see a little bit about what it's like and what we do there. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be supporting those of you who have just joined the platform, and maybe this video helped to make it easier for you to start feeling comfortable with this new platform and this new app on your phone. Or I'm really excited for those of you who are now wanting to join us here on Awoke because of this video and because you got to see a little bit about the community and got a good vibe for it and just felt like it resonated with you to be on there. So yeah, you know, like I said, sign up for Awoke at awokeapp.com. And if you want to sign up to my specific email list, okay, where I update you weekly on things that are new with me, things that I'm doing, if I migrate on another platform or if I'm not, if I'm taking a break or whatever, you know, just like whatever I got going on with me, my specific email list link is in the comments of this video. So here at the bottom, pinned to the top, is all my relevant social media links and the link for you to sign up for my email list, because my email list is different from Maggie's email list. But if you want to be notified from both of us of things that we got going on, then you got to be subscribed to both of our email lists, right? So it's up to you, no pressure. But yeah, if you want to hear directly from me, my insights, my experiences, new updates, etc., sign up to my email list below. It's down there. And that's just to be on my email list. I call my email list Soul Aligned Leaders, but you don't have to join me on Awoke if you don't want to. It's up to you if you feel like it's for you or not. Otherwise, you can just be on my email list. But that's basically it. So I really hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I guess I will see you in the next video. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.